If you want to do the adventure yourself, Madeleine, what's the first step?
Well, in this specific case, I would say we have to find a boat. We don't have a boat. We did find a boat, which we planned to go sailing with, and then on Friday,
2 days ago, we found out the boat had structural damage and will not be able to sail the Atlantic this year. What we do now? Back to the beginning.
Step 1, find a boat. The first option is get your own boat. Buy one. But what if you can't buy your own boat?
Most of us cannot buy our own boat.
No. You can also join charter boats that cross the Atlantic. Many of them during this race called ARC, which we will also get back to. That is a great option if you don't have that much of experience with sailing and want to join a competent skipper and feel really kind of comfortable in terms of safety and sailing with really skilled people. I think that's a great option. It's usually a little bit more pricey. The third option, which we have gone for, is to research and find boat owners. And you can do that by going into Facebook groups. There is this website for the ARC, Atlantic Rally for Cruisers. That's a race, a yearly race, where people sail from the Canary Islands to the Caribbean. And there are both people who race and they cruise. It's basically a friendly competition across the Atlantic.
Yep.
So that's where we started by researching. We went into Atlantic Rally for Cruisers website and started looking at boats who have joined this year's entry list, and started to see if I could contact any of those owners and see if they needed crew. There are also links connected to Atlantic Rally for Cruisers as well as other crew/boat pools. So you can basically upload your profile and your bio with your experiences and your availabilities and other qualifications and what you are looking for. If you want to join a boat as a crew member, you go to find a boat, and then if you are a boat owner, if you have your own boat, you can find crew there. We started researching these links and contacted different boat owners as a team/couple. Different skippers or boat owners look for different types of crew. Some search for 1 crew member or 2 or 4. They need a full crew or, so many different. So just go online and see if there is anything that would be a good fit for you, basically. Yeah. In our team, what we have said is that we can bring both sailing experience, but also many other qualities.
As energy, cooking, quick learning.
But seriously though, I think also having a good attitude, being a fast learner, and helping out with the daily tasks on board are really important.
Yeah, it's a team effort.
It's a team effort. So it's definitely not just about being an experienced sailor.
And we're having a meeting
later today
with another skipper. So just make a wish for us.
Fingers crossed.
We got an update. Found a new boat. So we're back on track.
We're back on track.
Crossing the Atlantic's back on.
When we shot the previous session, we had the meeting with the skipper and the boat owner.
Those are sort of the like Kevlar sails, and it's got a white sort of simple jib, which I think I got made just for sort of pulled out or reaching. Just a simple dam.
Yeah. It ended up not being him, so we went back to do more research. I went back to the starting list of the Ark and to see which boats were supposed to participate in this year's race. And started with A and just worked my way through all the boats. And I had a look to see which ones that could potentially be a good fit for us, and to see which ones that I could contact. So either through if they have their own blogs or maybe Instagram accounts or websites. And I started contacting the ones that seemed interesting for us and basically just told them our story, who we are, what happened, and check if they need 2 additional crew members. Down at sea, we found Sessa. It's a Norwegian couple.
Seemed really cool. You kind of tracked them down on Instagram.
I totally stalked them, didn't I?
You kind of stalked them, sent them a private message, and just told our story. And it was kind of a win-win because they were looking for people as well, or at least going into the thinking, are we too few to sail over the Atlantic? Just 2-3 people. So they were kind of looking for 2 more, but just haven't gotten around to do it yet. So super match, I would say.
And then we set up a Skype date, had a super nice chat with them.
Yeah, just feeling each other out. How are you guys around this, and what are your hobbies, and just
getting to know each other.
Yeah, basically.
And they got in touch with us 1 or 2 days after and said they would love to have us on board.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. After deciding that we were going to sail with them, we had to get some additional admin stuff done since we are now participating in the Ark. So the safety requirements are higher. So we have to get some additional safety equipment. We're going to do that tomorrow. Apart from that, we had to register as crew members on the boat for the Ark, basically, and pay the crew fee. So that's what we've been up to for the past week.
And we're just super excited to finally be back on track. So we're actually leaving in less than a week, and we're starting the sailing adventure in less than 2. So we'll have a little bit more time now down in Canary Islands, just because we're in the Ark, and have a few less days in the Caribbean.
Now we are preparing our packing lists to see what we have to pack down, what we have to buy, anything else we have to prepare here at home before flying down to Canary Islands.
Yeah, and you guys will follow along for all of this. It's gonna be fun.